You were never a low-rise pants Y2K girl, never milked a cow on a foggy morning, never caught Pokemon in tall grass. But tell me why your Pinterest board looks like you time traveled. You're delusional, yeah, but mainly you're nostalgic for something you've never lived. So here's what's happening. You're experiencing anemoia, nostalgia for a time you've never known. And yes, it sounds like a fancy perfume, but it's real and it's sneaky. Your brain craves familiarity and comfort, so when real life feels overwhelming, it hijacks vintage VHS filters, ambient music, or cartoon words as emotional safe zones. According to the research from the Journal of Neuroscience, nostalgia activates the brain's reward systems, specifically the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex, releasing dopamine. So even if the memory isn't yours, if the vibe feels safe, your brain goes, "Yep, I lived and loved that. Congratulations, you're just emotionally bonded with the time you never existed in." Gen Z doesn't just like old stuff, we aestheticize it. Cottagecore, nature, Y2K, a time when the biggest crisis was a floppy disk, not an existential one. Studio Ghibli because we want to live in the hills and talk with mystical creators. More about emotional contrast. The past, even if it's fake, somehow feels slower, softer, less chronic. Meanwhile, the present feels like browser tabs on fire, student loans, climate anxiety, ads that somehow know all your insecurities. So naturally, we mentally time travel. Romanticizing becomes an escape. Okay, but what do I do with this info? The more you scroll, the more you compare. Their life feels like a coming of age movie, and yours starts feeling like capitalism and lagging Wi Fi and existential dread. This constant comparison makes us think we're missing out, even on things that never existed. But you can romanticize life here, now, on your own terms with gratitude. Because gratitude isn't just some cheesy Pinterest quote, it's a psychological reframe. When you notice what is, not what isn't, your brain starts finding joy in the now. And no, it doesn't mean settling, it means seeing the magic in what you have, like FaceTiming someone across the world, making your own music in your bedroom, learning literally anything in 3 clicks. So yeah, you're not living in the 80s, but they would die over your noise cancelling headphones in Google. Let nostalgia be an inspiration, not a trap. Because the point isn't to live in the past, it's to learn how to live appreciatively in the present. You're not delusional for wanting a prettier life. You're emotionally intelligent enough to realize this world can be overwhelming. And you're really smart for building one in your head that feels safer. Just don't forget, you can build one out here too.